Every year, right here in Omaha, babies like Rihanna, Penelope, and Silas are born months early. Now, 20 years ago, the goal was just to keep preemies alive, but now it's to help them thrive. One CHI expert says 50% of NICU babies have feeding problems, 50% have developmental delays. But now an Omaha hospital is a key part of an effort to save millions in dollars in additional therapy and ultimately to send home healthy, happy babies.
And we can whip out the Daniel Tiger games.
Yeah.
When Silas is older, his parents will tell him how smart he was, curious, and how early he came into the world.
We went into the emergency room. I thought I had food poisoning, and he was born via C-section about 8 hours later.
Megan Hoke was only 27 weeks along. Silas was 2 pounds, 4 ounces.
You know, you feel helpless. It was not the experience that we had envisioned. So it was definitely a long 100 days.
100 days in the NICU at Bergen Mercy Medical Center, where doctors and nurses care for our smallest, most fragile babies, like Rihanna, born more than 3 months early at 2 pounds, 11 ounces. From the dark, quiet room to Rihanna's tiny hands placed right by her face, everything is intentional.
You're trying to simulate what position the baby was in the womb. So if you can imagine a baby in the womb, their hands are by their head, their feet are usually pressing against the mom's uterus.
It's all part of developmental therapy in the NICU. For 20 years, Lisa Bader has worked with these babies, but about 7 years ago, the approach changed.
Unfortunately, we as therapists see them on the other side, and so all of a sudden they won't eat when they're 6 months old, and they're not rolling over, sitting up. And so we don't want to see them for 3 years after their NICU stay.
Now, every 3 to 4 hours, nurses position these babies, tightly cradling their tiny bodies to ensure their skulls and muscles grow as they would in utero.
The 2 worst things for brain development are stress and pain.
At times, using gentle pressure with their hands to calm these babies down. Something so simple means better breathing, better sleep, better overall development. There's more. Penelope was born at 30 weeks and spent 3 months in the NICU. Therapists taught her mom how to do this, a specific massage along her temples, cheeks, and especially around her mouth.
While she was here, there was lots of tape on her face. She got poked in her feet. There's a lot of not negative touches that she got, so they taught us these massages and different things to do so that she has positive touches and she's not afraid when something touches her face or her feet.
The hope is that Penelope won't need help eating as she grows. Time will tell. It already has for Silas. No problems eating, and he's met every developmental milestone. He may not remember his 100 days in the NICU, but his parents will never forget.
Now, when people find out he's a preemie, we hear all the time like, wow, he doesn't look like a preemie, or he's caught up so fast. And I definitely think that's a true testament to the help that he got.